3 signs you are going to heaven. Many people often claim that you cannot know if you're going to heaven until you pass away, but waiting until then is too late. You need to know today, right now, where you stand. Several individuals in history, such as David, Job, Abraham, and Jesus, knew they were bound for heaven while still on earth. They held this assurance through their unwavering faith and trust in God's promises. David. In Psalm chapter 23 verse 6, David expressed his confidence in God's eternal care, saying, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." Job. Despite enduring immense suffering, Job held a steadfast hope and assurance of seeing God in the end. Job chapter 19 verse 25-27 records his unwavering faith. "For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God, whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me." Abraham. Abraham's faith was so strong that he looked forward to a heavenly city with foundations, designed and built by God. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 10. Jesus. In John chapter 14 verse 2-4, Jesus assured his followers of their place in heaven. "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also." Don't wait until you pass away to discover your eternal destination. You can know today if you're on the path to heaven. Here are 3 signs. You believe Jesus is the only way and love him wholeheartedly. The foundation of the Christian faith revolves around Jesus Christ. If you truly love Jesus, it's a clear indication that you are destined for heaven. God's love is unwavering, as demonstrated by Christ's sacrifice on the cross. When you love Jesus, you are aligning with the core of the Christian faith. 2. Your perspective on earthly life changes. As you grow in your faith, your view of life on earth changes. Earthly pursuits and material possessions lose their grip on you as you prioritize eternal matters. Your affection shifts from worldly concerns to heavenly ones. Your focus is on building treasures in heaven, where they are secure from decay and theft. 3. You pursue holiness. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 14 emphasizes the importance of pursuing peace with all people and holiness, without which no one shall see the Lord. You actively seek to live a life consecrated to God, striving for holiness. Your love for others, peacekeeping, and dedication to godly living become evident in your daily life. These signs offer a glimpse into your heavenly journey, assuring you of your destination in God's presence. In heaven, you will experience a divine transformation, where you will be reunited with loved ones and witness the glory of God. It will be a place of perpetual joy, peace, and eternal togetherness where there are no graves, no funerals, and no goodbyes. In heaven, you will see God face to face and dwell in his everlasting love. In the presence of God, we will experience an indescribable peace that surpasses anything we've known on earth. The world we currently inhabit cannot offer the kind of peace that heaven can. Here on earth, we often struggle with strife, anxiety, and suffering. Sleepless nights, financial worries, and unexpected tragedies cast shadows on our lives. But in heaven, every moment will be filled with the profound peace that only God's presence can provide. Imagine the best day of your life here on earth and then multiply that joy 100-fold, and you'll only begin to scratch the surface of the overwhelming joy that awaits you in heaven. Every day in heaven will surpass any day on earth, as you are continually embraced by the boundless love, joy, and peace of God. The transformation you will undergo as you approach heaven will be a moment of profound peace. It will be a moment of awe and wonder as you realize that you have indeed arrived in heaven. The worries and troubles that often plague us in this world will cease to exist as you stand in the presence of God, surrounded by his eternal glory and love. As you gaze upon the magnificent sight of the New Jerusalem descending from heaven, you will be on the cusp of entering eternity. In those precious moments, you will experience a profound peace that can only be found in the presence of God. The sense of awe and realization that you have reached heaven will be overwhelming. In heaven, you will see God face to face, a sight beyond human comprehension. Your joy will be uncontainable as you gaze upon the face of the Almighty, the Most High. You will be surrounded by celestial beings, cherubim and seraphim, who cry out, "Holy, holy, holy." You will witness the one whom the heavens honor and adore. In this glorious place, every tear will be wiped away, and the sting of death will be silenced. There will be no graves, no funerals, no cemeteries, and no goodbyes. Instead, you will experience the eternal joy of life in the presence of God, where death has no victory and the grave has no sting. Heaven is a place of eternal togetherness, where the bonds of love are unbreakable and everlasting. Your loved ones will be with you in perfect health, free from pain, sickness, or death. The pain of final farewells will be a distant memory, replaced by the warmth of eternal togetherness in God's embrace. In this perfect, eternal reality, you will experience the ultimate peace that comes from being in the presence of God. Earthly worries and troubles will be forgotten as you are enveloped in the joy of everlasting life. Reunions will be eternal, and the love of God will fill every moment. There will be no more graves, no more funerals, no more cemeteries, and no more goodbyes, only the everlasting joy of life in God's presence. In conclusion, the signs that you are going to heaven are unmistakable: a deep and abiding love for Jesus, a shift in your perspective toward eternal matters, and a pursuit of holiness in your life. These signs point to your heavenly journey and the ultimate destination in the presence of God. In heaven, you will experience a profound transformation and an eternal reunion with loved ones. Every moment will be filled with joy, peace, and the overwhelming presence of God.